you may have heard about it, but most of us have experienced it. Every woman needs a husband. Thousands of things go wrong in a day, and everything cannot be blamed to the government or God. Friends, we educationists have a similar fait accompli. Whatever goes wrong in the country, whatever is the dip in the economy, the education system is not appropriate. Education is lacking. Where are the opportunities? Where are the jobs? Where is the demand? We only have a push strategy to make candidates through education into the market to find their own way out. What is the demand? What kind of demand? How many? When? Is completely a miss. I'm reminded of the Kanban system. The Kanban system is a pull system as compared to a push one. We talked of the microwave yesterday. We've talked of so many other concepts. Where is the demand well defined in quantity, in quality, in deliverables at a particular time? This, friends, is the challenge. This, friends, is the need for changing the fait accompli of education and educationists in a vast country like ours. We can see it's about scale in India and acts as a double-edged sword as well. 3 million square kilometers, 200 plus million school students, 40 million plus engineering or graduates or higher education students, 1.5 million schools, and a lot of other information. The scale. It's not that we do not have it. We don't have it adequately designed and in a system where we can actually address this challenge of size. There are a lot of statistics here of how many schools, how much is the GER. GER, 18.5% to 30%. We talked a lot about it yesterday. Do we realize the meaning of GER? Of the quality that the GER would command? If the office boy, a BA or a BCom is serving tea, or if the auto driver is an MBA, the GER criteria gets met. Friends, we in higher education have to set different benchmarks, different goals, and a different way about to work around what challenges we face. To improve is to change. To be perfect, to change often. Sir Winston Churchill could not probably think of how often we need to change, how flexible we need to be in India, in any country where the scale is humongous, the mass is large, and the resource unknown. How do we do it then, friends? The twist is there. The educationists, the schools, the colleges, the teachers, we are trying to create an environment, we are trying to create some quality, we are trying to push it into the darkness. The demand, the industry, the opportunity, the government, or whoever it may be, is to awaken. But still, we have to do our job. We have to push our resources to what will produce a better tomorrow. The emphasis on basics in school is silently compromised. Whether it's resource or empty bellies or whatever we have, we still have to make sure that this particular, the first stepping stone of a future higher education is very solid and crafted very well in the initial stage. In the schools, colleges, and universities, accumulation of knowledge and building of skills needs to be really honed up. How then these two should meet? The demand that is required and the product that is created. Collaboration is the answer, my friends. What are the challenges that we face? Lack of commitment. Academics wants independence. Industry doesn't want to invest. Everybody's got their own priorities. We have a lack of time as a challenge. Curriculum consumes all the time in schools and colleges without actually the teachers or the faculty being able to hone into what is the application of the use of this, and in the industry, resources are occupied in business all the time. Lack of knowledge, lack of understanding of the requirement by the academics, and the know-all attitude of the industry, and the integration missing. And lack of initiative. We are both waiting, academics for the industry to act, and the industry for the academics to produce that magic. What is the need of the day? Common forum of building academia and industry community of integration. Back home in the developed countries, we have a very active role of the industry coming to the academia, of creating knowledge and information of what is required by the industry, and firms like Apple, like Google, like IBM, they go to the colleges and ask for courses to be launched, for syllabi and curriculum to be created. And friends, that is how that integration matches. The colleges, the academia is too happy to create that. Sharing of information, providing a need for these curricular requirements and updates, and building customized programs to suit the needs is what we all have to do within the resource that we have, within the time frames and the challenges that are there. Sharing of resources is extremely poor. We know it right from whether it's a carpool activity or it's anything that needs sharing. We want everything exclusive. We heard a lot about individual swimming pools and gyms and basketball courts. That attitude has to change. We have to change resources between not only academia, but academia and industry, consultants, guest faculty, the integration of the industry, the needs, and what we can produce. And would, for a kickstart, mandating collaboration be an answer? I don't know. We need to think. Research creates knowledge, new knowledge. And friends, we have seen how times have changed. Yesterday we saw quite a bit of it. We need to keep creating new knowledge and to be able to master the challenges of a growing economy of limited resources. E-libraries where we can store knowledge not only for our own sake, but again for collaboration and sharing is very much desired. And media transforming boundaries of platforms and of whatever it is, whether it is the underprivileged or the mediocrely privileged or the overprivileged, that knowledge which is created and which is available needs to be shared. Beyond the boundaries, we have this constant dilemma of good education is abroad, and instead of bringing in good education to the country, we students prefer to go abroad. Friends, a personal example, my son is doing computer science in the 5th best rated university in the US. He's just short of Ivy League. And he started excelling there. He's a 4.0, as they call it. And I was really baffled. And I asked him, how have you done it? Where's transformation? And he said, Dad, my friends who are in IIT are helping me with their course material and their tutorials. We in India have that knowledge, we have that education, we have the capability to produce better than the best. Dr. Bapna mentioned up to the 1985 IITians. Thank you, Dr. Bapna. I just made it just before that. But it doesn't stop there. Maybe after 85, we did not produce all the L&T board members or whatever. We produced the Arvind Kejriwals. The Manipal Institute has created the Satya Nadellas and the Rajiv Suris. And so all the universities, all the education, all the knowledge that we have, friends, we are there. We just need to translate it more and for the masses to a much larger percentage. And there we have. We have an expert.
Sorry, we'll have to.
Yeah, this is the last.
Very quickly.
Yeah, the last 1 minute. We have experts, but only this expertise needs to be shared properly. And virtual classrooms, mocks, technology, all that we see needs to be put into action to cater to the numbers. We must be the change we wish to see the world, our very famous words. We just have to step on it and do it. Thank you.